Mary Bartos with the Bartos Group of Premier Plus Realty, and today is Really Mary, and my guest on our show today is Kole Bartos, same last name.
Hello.
And Kole, give your best version of Really Mary.
Really, Mary? That's my best version.
That's your best version?
I might be able to do it a little better. Let me see if I can redo it.
Okay.
Really, Mary?
Everyone as a guest gets to, on the Really Mary show, gets to say that. As such, today what we're going to do is talk about, Kole is one of our agents and staff here at the Bartos Group, and what he does specifically for our families that are looking to either buy or sell with the Bartos Group. So Kole, tell them what your title is and explain a little bit about that.
Okay, thank you. So my title here at the Bartos Group is Inside Sales Associate, also known as ISA. A little bit about me as a ISA on the team. What I do for our sellers and buyers is basically be that resource for them to find people to match with either their property that they're looking to sell or match with a property that they're looking to buy. So I'm the one that does the deeper search and dives in to really just find the best value and the best property if you're looking to buy, or the best buyer for you if you're looking to sell.
You know, that's kind of the high level answer, which I love. You know, right now we're in a market where there isn't a lot of inventory, or the inventory that is out there isn't a good match for what you're looking for. So at the Bartos Group, what we really like to do is really help you find that maybe off-market property that Kole was just talking about. Because an off-market property, you know, they hadn't thought about selling, or they thought about selling a while ago, and they might be a good fit for you. So Kole, talk a little bit about that process. Don't give away your secrets.
I'll try not to. But basically what she's talking about is for a buyer's perspective of coming in. Obviously right now in the current market, we're seeing a big increase in buyer interest down this way, wouldn't you say so?
I would agree, definitely.
So with that, inventory has been a little lower than normal. Right now we're running around 4 months of inventory, when usually in our market it's a lot higher than that.
Yes.
So basically what I'm doing for our buyers that are looking for property that maybe can't find what they're exactly looking for in a property is going in and basically doing a search around their criteria to pull some homeowners to say, hey, are you guys still thinking about this, or have you ever had any thoughts about selling your place down here? And some of the times that answer is yes, and it works out great. So it's a process.
It is a process. You know, when you're looking to work with a team or an agent, whether the Bartos Group or somebody else, you want to make sure that they are going to look, you know, whether you're a buyer looking for off-market properties, or will go into this, if you're a seller, going in to help you find a buyer for your property. So Kole, talk a little bit about what you've been doing if we have a listing and haven't found someone to raise their hand for that listing yet. Tell them what you do.
Yeah, so for the buyer side, matching buyers to our listings, we have a database of around, I'd say, 15,000 names in it, and people that have looked in the past or maybe still are looking. So what I'm doing is basically matching that criteria with some listings we have to reverse prospect and say, hey, have you guys thought about this search down here? And I think this one might be a great fit for you. So I can try and just match our listings with buyers, as well as doing reverse prospecting, calling people that have showed interest in the past, and saying, hey, is this something you're still looking to do?
Now that's for a buyer that we bring. The other type of what he's calling with reverse prospecting that we do is into agents, where we may not know the buyer. Mm-hmm. So, you know, we go in, and Kole, talk a little bit about what you do when you go talk with an agent to bring, you know, one of their buyers into one of our properties.
Yep. So basically with reverse prospecting, what we're talking about is the agents that have made a cart or set up their buyer to view properties through the online multiple listing service. These people have gone in and done their own searches and maybe favorited our property, or submitted an inquiry, or just viewed it a number of times. So what I'll do is I'll say, hey, I'll reach out to the agent and say, hey, this is something your buyer has showed interest on. Maybe follow up with them and see what their thoughts are. Love to help if you need to schedule a showing, and just basically be that middleman to try to get them into our properties to show it, and ultimately place an offer and purchase it.
To sell the property. So if you're, buyer or seller, those are the things that we're doing now. Of course, Kole does some other things for the Bartos group on that front. You act as a showing agent at times.
Yes, I do. I do go a lot of customer facing with some of our agents that may not be able to attend the showing, so I help them out with that. I help Mary out with some of her showings, as well as some of my personal clients that I show properties to as well. So it's just, again, like I said, being that middleman to be there to open the door, answer any questions they have, and provide some value that way.
And as a licensed agent, that is really important when you have, a showing, somebody that, it's all about your schedule, not necessarily about our schedule. So if our agent, whether it's me or another agent on the team, if we can have Kole go in and help you get, see that property in your time, that's what's most important to us. Kole, do you have any other last thoughts on?
Yeah, what I would just add a little bit more to that showing agent thing, especially in a time like now, with the COVID going on. People may not be able to attend showings because they are quarantining or may not have the time to and want to take some more precautions for the showing. I also go in and do some FaceTime showings. That's a big thing that we're doing now, is virtual showings with someone over the phone. I've been doing a lot of those, and it's just like I said, providing that value and being that source of everything real estate related for our clients.
I love that. In this day and age, you don't have to be physically present to buy a house, and we're seeing that about 5% of the time in our buyers, our sellers, their homes are being sold virtually. So I don't know, Kole, do we have any other thoughts, or you want to say really, Mary, one more time?
Really, Mary? You think we have other thoughts?
Again, I'm Mary Bartos with the Bartos Group of Premier Plus Realty, and we look forward to seeing you here on the next episode of Really Mary.
Really, Mary?